reasons you're starting this new business, right? You have a new line of coffee, the instant coffee market.
Well, I think in this environment, it's clear that no matter where you are in the continuum of business, that you have to provide some kind of value proposition. And what we've done today, I think, is really important. There's a $17 billion coffee category that has not seen any innovation in over 50 years. It's stale, unflavored.
As you've just seen, Starbucks' latest innovation is VIA, their ready brew coffee. The question is, will this be their next Frappuccino, or are other options, such as franchising, more profitable in the long run? I'm Rachel Garrett, and to get a better grasp on this situation, let's start with the history. Starbucks Coffee Company is the world's leading retailer, roaster, and brand of specialty coffees, with millions of customer visits per week at stores in North America, Europe, the Middle East, Latin America, and the Pacific Rim. But it wasn't always that way. Starbucks first opened their doors in 1971 at Seattle's Pike Place Market. In 1982, Howard Schultz came aboard as Director of Retail Operations and Marketing. It was then they began providing coffee to fine restaurants and espresso bars. In 1983, Schultz traveled to Italy, where he was so impressed with the popularity of espresso bars, he decided to bring this concept to fruition in downtown Seattle. This successful experiment is the genesis for a company which Schultz refounded in 1985, which is the Starbucks we know today. The typical Starbucks customer is everyone. From business people and students on laptops to affluent housewives, Starbucks appeals to people of all ages. Starbucks is heavily condensed in urban and suburban areas and found in many rural communities worldwide. In the United States, there are a number of drive-through and off-highway stores to increase customer convenience. Starbucks works with carefully chosen businesses to operate licensed stores in a variety of venues. Coffee aficionados can find Starbucks coffee in a variety of places, such as in-flight, airports, public parks, museums, hotels, bookstores, campus universities, and shopping malls around the world. Part of Starbucks' innovation is their wide range of products. Not only their coffee, of which they have over 30 blends, but their handcrafted beverages as well, including fresh brewed coffee, hot or iced espresso beverages, coffee and non-coffee blended beverages, and Tazo teas. They also have their merchandise, which includes assorted home espresso machines, coffee brewers and grinders, a line of premium chocolate, coffee mugs and coffee accessories, and a variety of gift items. Starbucks have a number of competitors. In terms of high street presence, the main competitors are Peet's Coffee, Costa Coffee, Café Nero, Pret a Manger, Caribou Coffee, and two surprising threats, Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's. Starbucks competes with a variety of smaller scale specialty coffee shops, mostly concentrated in different regions of the country. Other, slightly more indirect competitors would be supermarket chains and household espresso machine manufacturers where good quality coffee can be made. This includes Nespresso, Illy, and the supermarket's own brands. Will Starbucks' strategy of product diversification provide more freedom of choice for consumers and therefore give them a competitive advantage in both the instant coffee market and the retail outlets?
Schultz is very much against the notion of company expanding through franchising, therefore the organisation is rather top-down. To identify their strategy, the VIA framework is applied. Firstly, value. We believe that Starbucks have a strong brand equity and image, which is closely associated with CSR and environmentally friendly image. From the perspective of Starbucks corporate team, the quality of the baristas and other employees was the most important ingredient of Starbucks' success, next to the speciality of coffee itself. It is all evident within the corporate culture, and this is why Starbucks find human capital very, very important. Starbucks tries to offer a third place where people can get away from the daily routines of their lives and enjoy a cup of coffee. It is important in today's interconnected world to develop a feeling of community. This is part of the reason why Starbucks is so adamant about ensuring the well-being of its suppliers, for they are a part of the company's greater community. And this is difficult to imitate, as it is woven within Starbucks' processes, operations and culture. Starbucks have reactive and proactive type of innovation. With regard to their corporate social responsibility, understanding of environmental issues and sharing information with their partners, developing innovative and flexible solutions to bring about change, striving to buy, sell and use environmentally friendly products, recognizing the fiscal responsibility is essential to their environmental future.
So what Starbucks have done at the moment is they're eating away at each other's profits because there are too many stores. They're essentially cannibalizing themselves. So they're trying to provide an alternative for consumers in these tough times. Apart from their most recent innovations of the instant coffee, they have recently launched their own social network on mystarbucksvia.com. There are a lot of people around the world who are expressing and contributing their ideas towards how Starbucks can be improved, but they have to be very careful of tarnishing their own brand image with this new VIA or any other initiatives such as franchising their stores, which they are trying to fight against the recession and turn around sales.
As a company that has transformed the coffee shop industry, one thing is for sure, Starbucks needs to do something quick. Not just to survive this economic downturn, but to sustain profits and growth in the long run. If VIA doesn't prove to be the next Cappuccino and Howard Schultz remains stagnant on franchising, then consistent innovation management might not be enough. And his instant coffee won't be the only thing in hot water.